Hi Aquarius, I am the Awakened Dreamer, and I'm here to give you your monthly tarot reading, general tarot reading, for the month of January 2021 to begin the new year. And I do want to, of course, take this moment to express my gratitude and appreciation for all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions if you're brand new to this wonderful channel. And I meditated overall for the month on your energy before beginning the reading. And the message that came through was, look who's stealing the spotlight. Look who's stealing the spotlight. So with that said, let's get started. Let's begin by pulling a message or two from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. So I'm shuffling first. Oh, and if you're brand new to the channel, welcome, first and foremost. But also, it is good to be aware that when shuffling here on this channel, I take flyer or jumper cards, and with an exception here or there when guided, I pull from the bottom or the top of the deck. Just good to be aware of. Oh, and this is a general reading for the month of January for the sign of Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. So just keep that in mind. Take what resonates and make sure to leave the rest for somebody else. What do we have for Aquarius to begin this monthly read for the month of January 2021? What else do we have? That's too many. Keep them coming. There we go. We're starting off with a change in the wind. It feels like a lot of the times the Aquariuses or Aquarians, however you want to say it, who are drawn to this reading for the month, typically take it a back seat. Don't take that offensively, or you don't put yourself in a situation where you naturally would be in the spotlight or automatically. It doesn't feel like you have much of a choice moving forward. It just feels like that's part of your destiny as an Aquarius. There's a change in the wind, my friend. You are, you're more special than you realize is what you need to hear. Wow. And then never-ending story. It may feel like your struggles are never ending. It may feel like it's one thing after another, or one failure after another, or one obstacle after another. You're not the only sign that's going through that, my friend. This card is coming up in a lot of the January readings. Keep your head held high. It feels like that is fading from your life as you step into the spotlight. Let's reverse that. As you step into the spotlight, all of that negativity is starting to fade. And then we have a leg up. In the month of January, to start the year on a beautiful note, Spirit in the universe is going to come through to kind of lift your spirits and keep you moving forward by giving you a leg up, a helping hand, if you will, with one of your larger life goals. Beautiful. I mean, that goal is obviously going to be different for everybody because it is general, again, for the sign of Aquarius, but you get some sort of leg up, some sort of advancement, my friend. Very nice. And then we have Imagine. I feel like this card is coming out in order to push you, Aquarius, to imagine moving into the new year, into January. Imagine this ideal life for yourself. And once you just imagine that, clearly, what needs to change moving forward? Who needs to be removed? What needs to just sort of be tweaked in order to kind of establish that perfect or ideal life for you, let's put it. Or, imagine, if your life was to be improved by the completion of one or two large goals, what would they be? That's where this leg up is coming. Treasure Island. It feels like part of this never ending is you sort of swimming and swimming and swimming. It feels like you're, to put some imagery to it all, you're trying to swim to this island. It's your destiny. It's your destination. And there's treasure on that island. There's something rewarding for you. There's something that's meant for you. And it was just going to be different for everybody once again. But it just feels like you're closer than you think. And it feels like you're never, this swim, this traveling is never ending to your destiny, to the spotlight. But again, you're closer than you think. Let's continue by pulling some messages from the tea leaf deck. It does have 200 cards in the deck, so I split it up into 2 piles. And just give me a moment, let me figure out which pile we're gonna go with. Okay. I'm gonna go with this one. All right, so what do we have to continue this monthly read for Aquarius? Keep them coming. Get a couple more from this one. For Aquarius. We're gonna go with those 3. So the first one out was Carrot. Opportunity or windfall, love it. I feel like this is truly, truly tied to this Treasure Island card, talking all about you getting to that abundance, to that little bit of a windfall, to an opportunity to help you enhance your career or financial situation, or to enhance your life in one way, shape, or form. And it feels like something that was destined for you and only you. Wasn't meant for anybody else. Broom. New home, new attitude. Love it. I can relate. Feels like a lot of you are moving in the month of January to start the year on a great note, on a fresh note. For some of you, it just feels like you're starting the year in a mindset of, okay, I gotta clean up, tidy up, almost spring cleaning in a sense, even though it's January. And allowing yourself to kind of, with that sense of cleaning, with that act of cleaning, bringing in, welcoming in a new attitude, a more optimistic attitude as well. Then we have Fire, excuse me. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. It feels like your emotions are going to be on fire in January this month. They're going to be, well, let's put it this way. Your emotions are going to be extreme. If you're really happy or passionate about something, it's going to be on fire. If you're feeling emotional or kind of sad or down as well, very extreme. Just be aware for that. Just be aware of that. It is something to mentally prepare for. Let's continue by doing some shuffling. I want to pull 6 tarot cards, a simple 6-card spread, if you will. All right, some shuffling. 1 shuffle down. I'm being drawn back to this change in the wind card in the stripes and the zebra. And I'm hearing you're starting to show your stripes to the world as you, like the overall message says, stealing the spotlight. All right, Spirit, what do we have to continue this reading for Aquarius? For Aquarius, let's keep them coming for January 2021. Nice. And we're going to pull the last 3 from the top. Beautiful. And King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You may be feeling very wise this month. You may be feeling very honest. The truth may just surface and come out with you not even meaning to have that happen. Okay. So we're starting off the 6-card spread of the month with the Judgment card. The month starts off, the year starts off in some way, shape, or form, you getting more in touch with who you are, getting to know yourself or who you're becoming a little bit better. It's totally Spirit and the universe's way of helping you kind of get more in touch with the new Aquarius, the new you, as you step into the new year. And it's side by side with a change in the wind, and I do feel like, again, you're getting more in touch with who you are, the way your life is becoming, some of the changes you've made towards the end of 2020, and accepting that things are changing, and they're changing for the better. Moving on to the Page of Wands in reverse. Love that this came out in reverse. And so you make your way to the middle of the first half of the month, and you surprise yourself. No anxiety, not because this is the anxious card, and so it feels like you feel good about getting more in touch with who you truly are on a soul level and the way your life is meant to kind of unravel. And so it puts you kind of at ease and strips away any sense of anxiety or stress that you normally would have had about certain aspects of your life, certain areas. A very chill vibe. And we're finishing off the first half of the month / spread with the Page of Cups. And so you finish off the first half of the month feeling very daydreamy, a little bit spacey, still feeling very chill and calm, like I was saying, which is obviously better than the alternative. But it does leave you kind of drifting off, imagining. We had the Imagine card before. Imagining this ideal life for you, imagining the completion of certain goals, imagining just drifting off. You'll find yourself thinking about the most random things, reliving the most random, small, insignificant situation. Been there, done that. But also on another note, you're going to be glowing differently. You're going to be feeling good. People are going to notice. But it's almost like someone may try to enter your bubble of inner peace and daydreaming, and you'll just kind of be like, wait, what? Because it just feels like you're in your own world. But anyways, moving on to the second half of the spread / month, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So you start the second half of the month very focused on your creative project, your business, or your job, your career as a whole. Whatever it is for you, growing something financially, growing that financial harvest, if you will, slowly but surely, feeling very somber about it. Feeling content though, realizing and understanding that everything is going to fall into place, which you had second guessed definitely in the previous months. It's aligned with the Judgment card, and I do feel like as you water your financial harvest, as you grow your career, whatever it is for you, it helps you get more in touch with who you truly are, who you're meant to be, how your life is supposed to be moving forward, all of which is definitely intertwined. And it's side by side with this Treasure Island. And whatever you're working on, my friend, whatever you are striving to achieve, to complete, to get off the ground, that you're giving your blood, sweat, and tears to, is part of what you're swimming to. That was just an image of you swimming to that island, but this is exactly how you were doing just that. You're watering your financial harvest, you're watering this business, this job, this career, to benefit your life in the long run. Beautiful. And it's all intertwined with an awakening of some sort, getting more in touch with your higher self, yourself on a soul level, moving forward. Five of Swords. And it does feel like this is part of what leaves you in the spotlight, you glowing on a different level, as well as what you're achieving starts to get more attention, more recognition. People start to see you and are like, wow, Aquarius is quite content, quite calm. And that's why I start to be drawn to you in a beautiful way. Five of Swords. So the middle of the second half of the month arrives and you feel something's going to give you a headache. Somebody. It could be a situation as a whole, but it feels like more just one person, or it could be just the noise around you. It could just be a lot of excess noise. Whether it's just you're walking down the street and there's cars beeping, or just a lot of loud people around you, in whatever situation you're wrapped up in. Just meditate, breathe, ground yourself, you'll be fine. And it's aligned with this Page of Wands, and I feel like even when you're given a headache, even when you're feeling, stressed out or not as at ease, you do a good job at sort of maintaining that inner peace, keeping yourself from stepping into that anxious sort of out of control mindset and way of being. And then we have the Three of Wands to finish off. So it feels like you're doing a great job at improving personally, individually in that sense. Three of Wands. And so you finish off the month thinking about your future, looking ahead, kind of thinking about what's to come. How is this year going to unravel? Is it going to be better than last year? It also feels like this thinking about what's to come, it doesn't leave you feeling as anxious as it would have previously. It more so leaves you kind of passionate and excited, on fire, if you will. It's aligned with the Page of Cups, and I do feel like it just feels like it's a very spacey month for you in general, even though you are in the spotlight, and it's just here you're very dreamy, thinking of your perfect life, and here you're thinking forward, you're looking forward rather, and thinking about how to make that your reality. Let's continue by pulling a crystal card. Just a fun thing to do, see which crystal could be beneficial for you in the month of January and moving forward. For Aquarius, which crystal for Aquarius rather? For January, what do we have, Spirit? Alrighty, we have blue calcite. Beautiful. And so as you can see, many categories on the back for this specific crystal. I'm not going to read them all, so just give me a moment and I'll figure out which ones to read. All right, so I'm just going to read two of them. Who needs it? People who stare up at the ceiling worrying about the future at 3 a.m. Interesting. And then where to put it? On your bedside table. Act on your dreams. Beautiful. And let's finish off by pulling a message or two from the Small Starseed deck. What do we have to wrap up? That was quick. I'm just going to go with those two. Actually, we're going to pull that one from the bottom. I was being drawn to a channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. And the reason I felt the need to pull this one is because I feel like when you're glowing, when you're feeling less anxious, when you're feeling more at ease, calm, all of the above, it helps other people heal, and you don't even fully realize it at the end of the day. Wow. And then we have blue flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. Beautiful. Last but not least, to finish off this beautiful reading, vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. As your vibration is raised in a beautiful but calm way, my friend, step into the spotlight and be the true Aquarius that we all know and love. And with that said and done, I once again more than appreciate all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions to the channel. And I hope this reading was truly helpful. And I hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Aquarius.